All right, Buff, we are live. We should be live anyway. Yeah, hey, there we go. Receiving your content. Please stand by. Hello, viewers, and welcome to another awesome stream. Hopefully awesome. I shouldn't say it's awesome. We're just starting. I mean, how could we possibly know?
No, but it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be
awesome. Everything.
I hope they're going to enjoy everything. We've got some projects and some plans for you guys today that we want to show off. For anybody that's going to be watching this after the fact, the live stream. We don't have any viewers right now, but hopefully soon we'll be getting a couple in here. And so we have been hard at work on a project all weekend, and you guys are going to get to see that now. This piece of corn. Yep, this piece of corn right here.
Man-sized corn.
You went straight face first into the corn. You became a person of the corn. Like right now, oh, back up just a little bit. You look like a corn with arms. It's pretty great. Trevette, hey, freaking awesome. What's going on, man? Glad you could make it again. Good to see you again. Glad you liked it the last time well enough to come hang out this time.
All right.
We got Trevette.
Let's get to showing these guys.
We actually got Trevette in the game with us right now as well. So if you hear a random person talking, that's who that is. So, off in the distance, you will see it. That is this great project that we have been working on. Cute Cactus! Hey, welcome to the start of the stream this time. You aren't catching us in the very end. We're showing off the project we've been hard at work at all weekend. Trying to come up with something awesome for you guys. And there it is.
It's a thingamabooby.
It's a thingamabooby. We gotta name it. It doesn't really have a good name, so if you guys think of any cool names while you're watching, throw them in the comments.
Albatross.
Yeah, Trevette seems hell-bent and held his head on Albatross. But, I am getting a little lag out here right now. I wasn't before.
Well, real quick, Wally, last stream, didn't we talk about how we were working on implementing some of our flying mechanics of the old flying majigger?
Fucking Trevette's over there screwing with a radio.
I hate those things.
I can't pick it up.
Doodle, what's going on, man? Yeah, so we were talking about this guy right here. And I remember telling you guys about the Proto Flyer. Right there. Remember this sucker? The awesome two-man flying machine.
They might not recognize what it looks like. Pull out your wiring tool. They might recognize it off of the wiring tool.
Ta-da!
All right, now put it away and then go look at
this Proto Flyer. We decided it was time to no longer make it a proto. It was time to make a full finished product. So
I'm looking at this thing right now, and it's just so much more complicated.
And it started off so simple. And then I'm wiring up the switches in the cockpit. Here, let me show you guys this first of all. It has cockpit seats that deploy down. And so we enter in here. And so Buff flies from up here in this front cockpit, right? And it's designed to fly in first person. And I used to have switches all across the top here and on the sides. And Buff was watching and everything else. Turner, what's going on, man? Cute Cactus. I'll stay for a bit, though, because it's late and it's time. I'm feeling sleepy. All right. Well, we'll appreciate your company as long as you can stay. So, we had all this going. And I was just going to wire up the switches straight to the engine packs and the whole 9 yards. And that was all going to be good and grand. And that was going to be enough.
Mr. Turner.
Buff suddenly goes, hey, I want you to wire it up so that there's a red light on when none of the engine packs are active. And then when I turn on the first engine pack, I want it to go to a yellow light so I can fire them all in sequence. And once the sequence is complete and the engine packs are thrusting, I want a green light to come on. The amount of wiring this took was
and the
ridiculous.
Thing Wally thought was cool, but a pain in the ass is he had to run from the engine room, which we designed, outside of the vehicle all the way to the front.
Oh yeah, we built an engine room, but the problem is to wire everything from the engine room to the cockpit. I had to run out the back. So here, let's do this. Let's open up the back. Yeah, I added that ramp, by the way. It doesn't just fold straight down anymore. It's got a bit of a ramp section to it now. So then we've got all the seats. Yep, the automatic sliding door. All you got to do is approach, and it opens, and then this was the engine room. This is the monstrosity. And by the way, this wire pattern right here, and I'll show you guys the wiring here in a minute.
My eyes.
Yeah, I'll show you guys the wiring here in a minute. This is replicated twice for the engine packs and the lights for each cockpit control. Oh yeah, there's the wiring for the door. The engine does have an alarm. So the alarm will sound and the lights will flash. And we can shut that off. Turn it. Oh shit, Wally getting smarter. Dude, you have no idea
Wally's
what
not
I've
getting
done.
Smarter, Buff's just posing more complicated challenges.
Right? So we've overhauled the control matrix though from the original, and it turns out we no longer need the thruster packs or anything like that. Oh, by the way, this switch here turns on the interior lighting, and this one, oh hey,
He had a guy do it for him.
because I move that. All right, I could hide. So this seat has the load bay. So I don't know what Trevette's doing over there, but it's kind of amusing. All right, so yeah, I think it's time to show off the wiring. You guys want to see the wiring?
Please say yes. Please say yes.
Please say yes. Please say yes. Please say yes. Let's see what they say. We've got a 30-second lag going on here. Thank you,
Yep.
YouTube, for always being 30 seconds behind.
Super. Well, today in the Misadventures of Buff and Wally, we produced some things halfway, talked about some other things halfway.
Right? I may play Roblox. Doodle's like, no. And frickin' Awesome's like, yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right, cool.
All right.
Let's show them the wiring.
The wiring! There it is. In all its grand and glory. Needless to say, it's a little more complex than the old flight system. And like I said, I had to run from in the engine bay out here, and I couldn't see where the wires were going half the time. I just can't wait to see the comments. I know it's 30 seconds behind. It's like 30 seconds.
30 seconds
is that
too
a
much
brain?
lag.
Turner, oh
much.
shit, I shit my pants.
Is that a brain?
Whoa, why is there more than 2 seats? You have no friends? So yeah, all of these engine packs used to just be hooked right up to a button. They would have just gone right up here into the cockpit. But no, I had to wire them into this wire matrix right here and figure out a way to tell it, hey, when all this is active and doing this and that and the other thing, don't fire. So I think we've fiddled around enough though. And oh yeah, here, we'll go in. So there are a couple of individual distinct systems, like the controllers keep the thrusters in place. There's the back load gate system. There's the other system there, and up under here you can kind of see, you having fun in there? You can kind of see the wiring for the alarm system. Here is the wiring. These red wires go out for our landing pad system. Actually, we have a ground collision alarm on this aircraft. So when the landing gear is up, when the primary landing gear is up and we're approaching the ground, a alarm will sound. So, yep, this is pretty fun. I think we need to take it for a flight, Buff.
Yes, let's do it.
I need to show you a couple of changes though, here, buddy. So, first and foremost,
You changed my controls.
No. Hit your number 3 button though. Now, your light is constantly on when the auxiliary thrusters are set to fire. All right?
So you're too much for me. This is nice.
But this
Thanks,
is crazy.
Turner.
Yeah, sorry. So,
Get her dead.
it used to be, Buff, I had that auxiliary light wired into the primary thrust packs. So the auxiliary light would only be on when the green primary ignition light was on, which led to a problem of you could never tell if your auxiliary was actually on or not.
Correct.
So that's that. You'll notice off on the left-hand side, though, you have a brown light. That brown light means ground collision warning, all right? And I'm going to demonstrate that right now. So I'm going to activate the lift gear, and I'm going to deactivate the primary gear.
Okay. Nice.
So we get an audible alarm.
Brown for dirt.
And brown for dirt. If that brown light starts coming on, you're going to hit the dirt and you're going to shit yourself.
All right.
Yeah, it's a ground collision alarm.
I'm on standby.
You're on standby. Yeah, I see that you're on standby. 1 second, I gotta shut this light off. All right, here we go. So we're on standby system, so I need to fire sequences 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, and 4. And now on switch number 5, we'll take my yellow light and engage my primary thrust packs. And I'll demonstrate that here. So the green light goes, and those all fire. And so we'll be able to obtain lift when it's all going together. You've got your auxiliary thrusters on.
No.
Oh, by the way, I readjusted those auxiliary packs. They are at max thrust.
And they still don't do much.
They don't do much for you. Shut yours off.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god! The lift!
The lift! There we go! We have obtained flight. Okay. So we now have full stable flight control. Buff has one direction. I have another direction. I'm going to zoom out in third person to show you guys. This thing legitimately flies.
You know what I like more than my flying car?
I can't hear a word you're saying, Buff. I am sorry. Hang on.
That's all good. I'm just reading chat comments.
So I control the lift, or I control the list.
This thing's a lot faster.
Yeah, right. It's a lot faster now. And now I'm going to fire my auxiliaries. Oh, Jesus, are you front flipping us?
I don't know what's going on.
Pull back! Pull back! Pull back!
I was reading the comments.
We're getting ground collision warnings and everything else. Nose forward, you fool! Quit reading comments! Gain altitude!
Oh, man.
Alright, quit using your auxiliaries, dude. You're great. You're creating lag. We're having issues.
My auxiliaries are off.
For all you guys out there, this looks nothing like a call. Wally, you're fucking dying. So, guys, remember how we used to have to do a barrel roll? It was a very long and tedious process where Buff and I had to communicate. Well, now we can not only do a simple 360... Buff, what is your problem, man? Can you not keep the thing level?
No.
Nose forward. Nose forward.
Lots of lag. I'm just cutting all engines.
How did you do that? This is the first time we've ever crashed this thing and turned it turtle.
You amped this thing so much, it's ridiculous.
Yes, quit using the auxiliaries. I will unhook your auxiliary controls right now.
No. Oh, lag is gone.
Yeah, quit using your damn auxiliary thrusters.
We just needed to put it on a lift. Like, I was having an issue with lag. Like, you were saying we were rolling and I was still upright, and I'm like, oh boy.
All right, so here we go. Primary check. Engines are on.
Ready?
Ready. Quit using the damn auxiliaries.
I'm just getting some altitude.
Getting some altitude. All right, here we go.
All right.
And we'll demonstrate for you guys now. So not only can we do a 360-degree barrel roll, but we can do a sight bit more than that now. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, Buff, you didn't keep her away from the wall.
You know how hard this thing is to control.
Whoops. Here we go, here we go. Pitcher forward, pitcher forward. Okay.
All right.
Kill your auxiliaries. It does drive on the ground, by the way. Co-pilot gets controls. They're slow, and they're just used for dock maneuvering.
It's Buff. He's a bad flyer. No, Wally just revamped everything so much since the last time we flew it. Last time we flew it, it was actually, we were cruising around doing all sorts of stuff. Hey, I wonder if we can do this.
If you didn't do your auxiliaries, we wouldn't have the issue. I'm telling you, the auxiliary...
Which auxiliaries are you talking about? The jump jets or the...
Leave the blue light off! Leave the blue light off!
Those are auxiliaries. Those are jump jets.
No, those are auxiliary. They're for the lift function. They're for heavy lifting. That's why we added them. Heavy lifting. All right.
Oh, where'd my 2 indicator go? That's why I was having issues.
You never had a 2 indicator.
Yes, I did. It was hooked into the blue light.
No, it wasn't. The blue light was always The blue light was always.
All right, cool. All right. Yeah, it was that
you never had a forward thrust indicator.
Yes, it was connected to the blue light.
No, because your blue light has always been, because I just rewired it. I saw what it came from. You've never had a forward thrust indicator because you just checked the cheek thrusters.
I'm gonna activate it.
I'm trying to find what button I don't have activated right now.
Look at the switches.
I'm looking at the switches. They're backwards. All right. Yeah, the blue light is like...
Blue means bad and lag.
Blue is designed so that we can strap the Ural underneath this thing and still have enough thrust to fly it. So, but it does make gaining altitude nice. But it is a little ass heavy, Buff. You got to tip us forward, otherwise we're gonna hit the wall.
Yeah, you said that a little too late.
I figured you would have seen.
No, dude, I'm looking forward.
We just broke landing gear and everything else. The landing gear is kind of lame. Like, I might have to overhaul that landing gear. Landing gear is up and stowed. And we are good. So yeah, don't use the blue. But yeah, look at your cheek thrusters to determine whether or not you've got your auxiliaries on. I suppose I can add a extra switch in there. Wally, do you live in a nerd house? No, I don't. I live all by myself, and this is just the stuff I like to do.
So yes, a nerd house.
Yeah, okay, it's a nerd house.
All right, Wally, we're gonna attempt something real quick.
What are you? Oh, are we doing a front flip?
Yes.
Front flip? Okay, hang on here. I gotta go. Hang on. Front flip, front flip, front flip. Come on, baby! Come on! So close!
Which way is up? Oh,
I can't tell anymore. Alright, we gotta...
Alright. Only animated. Wow.
God damn, you guys are harsh.
Yeah, they are.
Fuck, they're just like tearing me a new asshole today.
I know. The hate
just
went
like,
from me to you.
They're just like, this Wally dude, fuck him.
All right, Wally. Standard lift.
We'll gain some serious altitude real quick. Since I have...
Blue light's on. My blue light's on.
I have twice the auxiliary thrusters you do. All right, mine's off.
Okay, mine's off.
All right, we should have enough altitude. So tip us backwards and then lob us forwards.
Oh, I'm just
fuck it. You're just going straight for it. Come on, come on. Lift! Lift, you pig! We did it! Front flip! Front flip! You ever seen a flying craft do a front flip before in a scrap mechanic? Now you have. You know what? Victory barrel roll.
Yes.
Gotta get that altitude. Come on, buddy.
I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name, Wally.
I just call him Dragon.
Dragon.
Dragon!
Alright, cool.
Yes, we're on scrap again. Well, so we are just showing off the mighty flyer here, so it's pretty cool, pretty fun.
Okay,
if you guys can think of any names for it, yeah, let's land this. Nice and easy landing. Nice and easy landing. Jesus, Buff. Overcorrected, overcorrected.
I noticed.
Oh my god, how did we just weave backwards through the trees like that? Okay.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, I kicked on full auxiliary thrust. Like, come on, pull up.
Where's
All
our landing pad? Our landing pad's off to the left.
Yeah, our landing pad's out here to the left. So you should be able to bring her in nice and easy. Like, just kill your primary lift thrusters, because you're the lift thrusters. So if you kill those, we'll actually start to lose altitude at a pretty decent rate.
It's Roman name. Well, do you know how to pronounce that? I'll drive while you try to pronounce that.
It's a Romanian name.
Huh.
But you can't pronounce it. Alright, sorry. Hey, you think you can throw it in there phonetically? I'll try. Let's see what we got. Alright, here we go. Coming in for a landing. Buff, hover us too. I want to see if the alarm. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, we can so totally. Oh, my cockpit's jammed. It won't deploy. All right. Yeah, we got other things that we can do in this game. Matter of fact, we're going to be building a small two-person racer that we plan on doing a airborne race with, and maybe having some of you guys that have scrap mechanic join us, if you're interested. So that's actually going to be one of the primary focuses for today. Come on. There it is. We'll launch that landing gear down and cut the primary thrust, and we're golden.
All right.
We can now steer and make it back up onto our pad via the auxiliary controls. Have you two made your walker faster? In my dreams. It walks pretty damn good in my dreams.
Freaking awesome, he says Wally. Oh, we're stuck on my cockpit piece.
Oh. I have no idea if this thing has the... It does have the torque ratio. Them electric motors have some pretty damn good little torque ratio. I have no idea if we're going to be able to clear this or we're going to high center. Oh, look at that. It's almost like I designed it to be perfect.
Thank you there, Mr. Turner. You know, I make videos too for this channel.
He does. He makes some pretty awesome videos. If you haven't seen it, go look up Limpet Mayhem.
What was that Wildlands video that I made that just blew up for when we were like super small?
I think it's the one
Beautiful Swan Dive.
Beautiful Swan Dive. Yeah, go check out that one. That one's pretty funny too. So, hey, normally I don't like to ask this, but you know, I am going to ask this of you guys because you're a pretty awesome group. We are nearing that point where Buff and I, yeah, we're promoting, yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff, but we're hitting that dead zone, and it's really going to start coming up to you guys. If you guys give us a hand, that would be awesome. You know, share us around. If you have friends that like to watch this type of stuff, share it with them. If you have family members, share it with them. If you have enemies, share it with them. Hopefully they'll become your friends. I make no guarantees that you won't get sucker punched, but you can always try. So, you know, it's definitely with the support of you guys, we're able to do this kind of stuff. I mean, we'll still do it whether or not we get your support, but your support sure certainly makes it
Wally,
worthwhile. What you got?
I'm gonna get rid of this lag reasons.
Yep, do it. Kill it.
Boom!
All right, there we go.
Oh, Wally!
What?
All right, so out there, ladies and gentlemen in chat, how many of you have ever played an Ubisoft game and encountered Ubi physics? Wally, you know where I'm going?
Oh, I know exactly where you're going. Ubi physics. So there's
my Ubi screen?
There's a particular thing that happens in Wildlands that we always like to say is Ubi physics. Yeah, Turner says he has doodles like, oh yeah.
There it is.
Zindel's now playing Ark. Oh, hey, cool. Oh, yes, here it is. So, there's a particular thing that happens in Wildlands where if you roll a vehicle, that vehicle doesn't complete a full roll. No, what it likes to do is what Buff is about to demonstrate for us. And we're not sure how he came up with it. He was trying to make a new suspension system for the rear end.
I gotta get it out.
You had the pistons collapsed when it would do it.
I?
Yeah. You had the pistons collapsed when it would do it.
Oh,
And there it goes!
Here we go.
So,
Movie physics.
it would roll the vehicle. Oh, this one time it just kept rolling.
Oh, I don't know. Will it stop?
Oh, it did. What do you know?
Oh, man. That was so great.
Let's see. So
I don't
somehow
know.
Buff's creation likes to roll on him. Man, it's not wanting to do it today, is it?
No. Oh. Oh.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, what is going on?
Wow, it's just straight rolling over today.
Oh.
No. Ubi physics. No.
Oh. So
Well,
disappointing.
It Ubi physicsed at one point.
So what this thing would do is it would start to roll over, and as soon as it turned turtle and hit its back, it would roll back the other direction. We couldn't figure it out. So there's a lot of cool stuff that's been happening lately in Scrap Mechanic, and one of the neatest features in my mind has been the ability to weld something to multiple bearings. This has created some pretty cool stuff, and if any of you guys were in the last stream, one of the things that Buff immediately came up with an idea of what he wanted to do was build a train. Now, this is a damn cool idea, and I can't wait to try it, but there's going to be, a little bit of issues with it, and it's how to do it. How do you get the pistons to push in the whole 9 yards? Well, I've been working on it lately, and I think we might have finally figured out a way to do this. So I'm gonna see if I can build a little demonstrator here real quick for you guys, and sort of show you what I'm talking about. So we're gonna. I don't know why I didn't just build that on there. I could have. Yep, and then down one. No, we'll go down 2, just to really get the swing right. So we'll remove that, throw another block right there, post that, clip that. Now, this only works if you're on a platform, alright? True enough, you guys were saying the mention of a train, and that's what caused Buff to do it. My mistake. Buff wanted to do it the moment he heard it, is more how I should have worded that. So, I'm sorry. That is correct. You did suggest a train. On rails around the whole map, actually, if I remember correctly. So, don't let me fool you. Always hold me true. So, as long as this is on a platform here, and I will actually show you guys. So, if you try to weld this, well, it's not on a platform, and you spark it to that, you see how that bearing now turns greenish? And that one doesn't, and that one's greenish, that one's not. So if I weld this to there, it's just going to fall, okay? But check this out. In the last patch that they just added pistons with, if you take that, and you now put that on the pad and the welder, bam, you see how both of those bearings light up green? You now weld that to there, remove it so it drops. Let me grab a hammer, and it swings. And it's this principle that we're going to try and figure it out with. Alright. So, that's one of the coolest things I think they've ever done in this game. And it's going to lead to some cool creations if Buff and I can get them to work just right. And if we can get it figured out.
What's that swing for? Is that a baby cradle?
No, this is just a demonstration of how you can weld bearings back to things now.
Oh.
See?
Right.
Look at that. You can now weld to more than one bearing. Matter of fact, you can make all sorts of weird angles and everything else, and as long as it welds to it, you're good to go. So, alright. So, Buff and I we were going to build a project today for you guys. And we were going to see if you guys had any awesome ideas on things that you would like to see us build. But we had a fun idea of making a race. Like, when we had the big flyer out, by the way, if you guys think of any awesome names for that big flying contraption that we had, that big dropship, throw them out there in the comments. We'd love to hear them, and we'd love to see what you guys can come up with. What are you doing?
Trying to figure out a way to attach a piston to suspension.
You know, it does work, but it doesn't work well. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Won't let me do it.
You got to put a block in between.
Yep, that's nope. I'm not. Nope.
You got to put a block in between.
Not happening, Wally.
Because you have to have one attached to the end of the piston. So, Buff and I wanted to race that big ass flyer of ours. So the end result is we're going to try and build a little 2-man speeder flyers. Something that we can mass produce and have on the map without causing the map to suffer a lot of lag. And then we will have a giant aerial race for you guys. And we'll probably put that out and you guys can make tracks and everything else. Think drone racing, but in scrap mechanic. So, Buff, let us begin.
What are we doing?
We're building the little flyers. Remember? The super flyer?
I like this idea.
Yeah, the super flyer.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want to make it small as we can here. And probably evened up. And are we going to make it on an even or odd base? Probably an even base will suspend a little bit better, if I had to guess. Even base will... maybe. I don't know. Okay, so... yeah, we'll start even base for now. Worst comes to worst, we can scrap the whole thing and start over and make it an odd base. Gonna make it metal just for weight purposes and balancing thrusters. The worst thing in life is happening. You're streaming and chilling, but here it's 4:31 a.m. Valid point, my friend. Maybe we'll have to look at doing... I know we talked about this a little bit in the last stream, but potentially doing some... what was it? Weekend streams where we're on at various times for you guys that are in different countries and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right, 2-man seat, back to back. No need for engines. We're going to suspension drive this whole thing. I want to have the forward thrusters centric with the main body and pulling as much as they can be. So we'll throw that on there. Throw that there. Throw that there. Now comes the time when we have to build the up and down. We no longer need to stabilize based off of thruster movement. So we can worry more about simply placing thrusters and angling them. And I want to angle them so that they angle in towards the middle. How tall are thrusters? Okay. All right. What you thinking, Buff?
No, I may have fixed a partial lag issue with the Euro.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that will allow me to pivot it forward.
Maybe.
And then I need to forward and
we'll
rotate back. So I need that, that, that. And attached just like so. We'll allow those to pivot and angle down. Perfect. Okay. I like to do a lot of stuff with the pipe. I think the pipe looks pretty cool as an end result and such. By the way, maybe you should start a little series with Scrap or even just stream more of it, because the game has lots of potential and people out here are not so smart as you guys. You'll win the market for sure. I just realized that you only have 208 subscribers, which isn't bad, and already have people from other countries. That's crazy. Yeah, Noodle, it's a pretty surreal experience. I think I'll speak for myself when I say this. I don't know if Buff has the same opinion, but when we first started this, back in November was when we first launched our first video. I don't think either of us expected to be where we are now.
No, not at all.
I mean,
like, it was just kind of cool. Here we go.
Let's do it. Let's give it a whirl, right? And lo and behold, the end result is it's been pretty surreal. The amount of people that we've been able to meet and hang out with, and just it's awesome. It's mind-blowing, really. Noodle, Turner, Wally, do you ever think that one day in this game you'll be one of the best YouTubers in the game? Because I have hope that you will. Holy shit. Buddy, that
it means a lot, man. Thank you very much.
It does. That's a hell of a compliment.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll probably be one of the best. What I do, I think it's cool in its own right, but I don't know.
Quit your jobs because it's about to get lit.
It's because you're the best channel. I like hanging out and talking with you guys like this. I really do. I think this is one of the highlight points of my week. I look forward to Tuesdays and Thursdays. So much so, like, I enjoy doing this so much that it's like, man, Buff, do we even want to keep making videos, or do we just want to say to hell with it and be streamers?
Oh, man. That'd be fun.
Streaming's fun, but making videos has got some awesomeness to it as well. So, okay, Buff, I think I've got the proto for the base right here. I gotta install suspension systems now for steering. Something I should have checked before I started getting too far into this was how wide I needed particular systems to be, because this is not going to end well for me. Yeah, that's going to be... I grabbed the... No, I did not. I grabbed the off-road. I wanted the sport suspension for this one. We're making this as small as possible here. So that will be exactly for wide. Commando is good, but you're better.
Who's Commando?
Text.
Who? Commando?
Yeah, dude, they're talking about other YouTubers here.
Well, thank you. That means a lot.
Tracks, 300 plus vid. Better content. Holy shit, guys. I swear, you guys blow me away with this stuff. So,
Wally said you blow me. Wow, my brain.
Thanks, Buff. Thanks. That's all I needed today from these guys. They've already been bashing on me so much. Now you've gone and given them fuel.
I gotta do it.
Oh, Jesus. Wally, I got the best thing. Would you ever make your face on this screen? Maybe. I don't know.
Wally has a face for radio.
I like to say that, and only I can say that, Buff.
No, but you do.
Hey, at least I still have the voice for radio.
Hey, you know what?
At least I got one of the two requirements.
Yeah.
You're just a short midget that nobody likes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody really does like me. Every time.
Because you're an asshole. Oh, shit! Buff, come here. Look at this. Look at this. So,
Yeah, I'm coming.
things start freaking out.
Yeah, face cams. Let's go. No.
Watch.
Maybe.
Ready?
I don't know.
It's not a happy thing. Okay, now we're gonna wire in the suspension. Dead center of the unit is where I want pitch and angles. So we're gonna right there, right there. So actually, I need to go on the outsides.
What just happened to the flyer?
It went full retard. Never go full retard.
Never go full retard.
I know who I am. I'm the dude who's playing the dude disguised as another dude. I fucking love that movie, by the way. I still think it's awesome it won an Oscar.
I was actually unaware of that.
Dude, Robert Downey Jr. won a fucking Oscar for that movie. Like, seriously? Tropic Thunder.
I broke things.
What did you break?
Oh well, it was a
See,
scrap.
this is why we can't have nice things. You break them. Gotta get this god-awful long tail. Hold on here. I missed one of the comments here. In some points they do, but I saw those guys have so much more potential and intelligence.
I can't stop the
heavy
laugh.
mind-bloating, wiring, and
Full
timing.
troll.
Full troll retard. Okay. What are they talking about? Full troll retard mode?
They're talking about the flyer. When I initially put that foundation onto the flyer, and it wigged out, someone made the comment, it went full retard.
Oh!
And that's what they're still on
that's
about.
what started.
Yeah, that's what started it,
Okay.
man.
I'm behind.
Well, we knew that. Okay. All right. Okay, Buff. Question. Up and down controls centered in the nose or... I might
Screw it. Tail. Do the tail.
do the tail for up down.
Yes.
Oh my god. In a speed flyer? Okay, I can see it.
Yes.
Come here. Oh! Okay, no, that did delete the suspension. We might have to make this a touch wider, I'm thinking, because I kind of want to... maybe. Maybe. We need to make this thing two wider.
Okay.
Right? Two widers, four.
Rid of that.
We need to make it odd-based. Need to make it odd-based.
I kinda figured
Okay,
we'd
we're
have-
scrapping it. We're coming over and starting over fresh.
Wally, I now got you a better brain. The last stream, you fucking blew my head with this science. Now you're making me laugh so hard. Oh, wow. Not going to read that. Wow, that's great. I love it.
You got a sense of you got a sick sense of humor, Mr. Turner.
Have you been drinking again, Turner? Oh, Jesus, that's great.
Whose English kills you? Mine?
English. English. Do you speak it? Sprechen Sie English?
You guys want to know how many rules there are to English? I'll type it in the I'll type it in the chat.
I know right where this is going. Okay. So there we've got that. We got 1, 2, and then 3, 4.
There you go. It's in the chat. That's how
Done.
many rules there are to English.
I love that.
There, like I can read it right, but it just makes my brain hurt.
I'm sorry. I don't want to keep. I don't want to keep calling you Dragon, knowing that that's incorrect.
Dragon. Well, it's not French.
Way to go. Way to go. Just alienate an entire viewer base, why don't we, with one video?
Right.
It was so worth it. Okay, we're gonna get fancy with this. Yeah, we're gonna get a little fancy with this sucker. Alright, cool. Very cool. Alright, so I gotta give this thing a tail. And we gotta go wire in the suspension steering first. Once we wire that in, we'll be good to go. I think it's got an even middle though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got an even middle. How'd I pull that off? What?
My dog is snoring.
Your dog is snoring. I don't know whether I should be
Give it a
impressed or
second,
not.
you'll hear because he howls when he dreams.
All right. So I'm trying to make this thing user-friendly as possible by making it so that the...
Buff and Wally make something user-friendly?
Right? Well, I want people to have fun with this, not, like, boggle their frickin' minds. Well, that's not entirely true because of what we do, but... What am I thinking here? Like, how am I trying to do this? I'm having a dumb moment. Okay. And then we want there and there. Trying to read the comments and wire stuff. It makes things a little hard. I know Wally.
Just a little bit.
So fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Turner, sometimes I worry about you, man. I just met you, but I already worry about you.
All right. All right. This is ridiculous. I think I had one too many before the stream.
That's very possible. You bouncing off the walls a little bit?
Nope. One tire's wider than the other. It also don't help that one tire's not attached.
All right, we're making up and down in the rear. And we're going to make forward steering.
Why do you want to see Wally's face? With his, have you got? Oh my god! I cannot begin to describe Wally's concentration face. It looks like he's pooping.
Dude, I have fucking blood vessels that explode when I do that.
He really
shit.
does. Like you can literally see the smoke coming from Wally when he tries to think.
Just you fucking hear the steam whistle going off like a goddamn train station.
No, like a steam kettle. No.
Oh, Jesus.
You want to see me too?
Make merch, huh?
Yeah, what is that? That
Merchandise.
confused me.
Merchandise.
Oh! Hey, you know, Wally, I was actually looking to discuss that. How many of y'all are fans of our Battlefield videos? Any of them that we do?
This is
We're actually on Discord right now.
yeah, we're on Discord.
And we had WhatsApp at one point, but oh wow, Doodle Banger.
What?
That last comment that Doodle Banger put in there.
Buff and Wally dildos. Yeah, one can be
Yeah,
really
mine
big
would
and
be like
throbbing, and the other can be
Guys,
short.
What would Wally's be?
What's up?
All right, so
I think you and I
let's
just
go
both
off-
listed ideas over top the other. Oh shit! I just snipped something I shouldn't have. Fuck! Well, it's not having babies anytime soon.
I think I'm staring at this all wrong.
I gave it the snip buff.
Oh, you neutered it?
What are you guys doing?
Hey, Shadow.
Talking about snipping stuff.
What can I say? We're streaming.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, man. Hell yeah. Shadow, say hello to all the lovely people.
Hello, all you.
Don't do it. It's a
people.
trap.
It's a trap. That's a trap. Hey, look, kids. It's Admiral Akbar. Hey, look, it's Admiral Akbar cereal. Oh, hell. Need a translator. I love that. Turner, what are you saying? Do you need a translator? Sometimes I wonder.
Savage level 1000.
I know what.
So did you leave me tributes of metal for my castle?
Hell no, I haven't even played yet today. I got home from work, pulled up the stream, and started streaming. All right, so this is going to be
And
right
we
and
like
left.
to keep it stream related.
And we're going to go right there with that. And then, oh crap, we do need an electric motor on this pig. Here, I was thinking we could get away with it. But we need an electric motor for your controls, because you're special. Just so special.
I think I thought, I thunk, I think I thunk, I thought.
Right? Okay. So that means...
Aha, I think I doggone figured it out.
Make sure here. Whoa! Okay. Yep. She's got some reactive controls, Buff. Oh, geez. This is going to be bad. People that are flying this are going to have a hell of a time. Hey, Buff, look to the landing pad.
Well, you know, you called me over there, you were trolling me, so I may have flipped some bearings.
No. I mean, that was literally bearings I just placed and was doing. You probably flipped them on the old thing, so it makes no difference. Okay, now it's time to start applying thrusters. So we can trim this sucker up, because we really only need the one. So we'll trim this up just a little bit here. And let's keep that. Trim that down. Keep that. Well, no, hang on. Yeah, no, because we need that for the back. Controls and do that. Hopefully we can make this thing bottom heavy enough that it likes to fly. Paint this full white, please. It clicked in my head why you wanted me to paint it full white, and then I read up in the comments and realized that that's exactly what you thought it looked like too. And yeah, I lost it. Okay, so we need to go right here. We're going to apply the exact same principle that we did before for thruster packs. Why do I hear something spinning? Trevette, what have you done? Oh my god. Okay, so Trevette of the group is the one that makes all the simple projects. So if you've been looking for simple projects, there you go. Trevette makes them. Buff and Wally, nope, no such thing as simple. Oh. Ba-ba-da. You having trouble over there, Buff?
Yeah, I figured out how to make a lowrider, but that's the exact opposite of what I want. Ah, bonjour.
Is French the only
Unfortunately,
language
no,
you
I
speak?
don't speak any French, but hello to you too.
Bonjour is about all I know. And we. I know we.
You would know that.
Are you... I think he's asking, do you speak French and hello? I think. I don't know.
I had tried to speak the language, but he or she would probably just get pissed at me. I know it's a delicate language and I don't want to butcher it trying to say something, so I'm not even gonna Google Translate.
I love how that stops you now, but never before. The things we do for followers.
Hey, Doodlebanger, leave him alone.
Yeah, man. That's not cool. If a French person wants to hang out, so be it. You got
French
nothing
person.
wrong with the
Say it
French.
like it's a bad thing.
I did kind of say that like it was a bad thing, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Come on, just show me your bottom. Yes, thank
Come
you.
again?
I'm talking to this piece. I need to weld it.
I'm just sitting here working and all of a sudden, just show me your bottom. What? Are you soliciting me, sir?
Maybe.
This is unjustified solicitation.
Okay. So
Do I have a place to stick this underneath? Oh, no. And actually, I don't even have the front harness hooked up. I need to do that. Okay, and...
Wally, this is proving to be very difficult.
Dude, I don't know what you're working on over there, but you've left me alone with the flyer.
Well,
Which I suppose for right now, I kind of have to be alone, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We're going to front cockpit test.
Oh, they said something.
Oh, no, that's backwards. Everybody, look, it's growing legs.
William, thank you very much. I don't know how much of us you will understand. And don't worry, we're not going to speak louder just because you can, but sort of.
We are going to speak louder and slower. No,
so
not
that
really.
You might understand us.
So that you can try to understand. No, we're really not going to do that because that's freaking ridiculous. If you found your way here to this channel, you found your way here for a reason, and I appreciate your support. All right. Let's take a look here. So that's done. I need to find a place for engine thruster packs. We've got side to side, up and down, left, right. Buff, we are almost to the...
Test flight stage?
We're almost to the test flight stage. Almost to the test flight stage. Hey, do we want to give this thing forward thrusters rather than... You know what? We are going to tether the forward thrusters into the side-to-side controls from the back pilot. Like, we're going to make this one tricky.
It's hard to rock and rhyme, that's right, it's tricky.
So tricky, tricky, tricky. What have we become? Like, what have we become?
Yes? Yes, Mr. Lawrence?
What?
Wow, I said Lawrence.
Lawrence?
I'm trying to Americanize him. I don't even know what that says, I'm sorry. Wally, French at all?
I don't know. I'm lost. I tried.
Yep.
I tried. I'm sorry.
I tried hard.
I tried so hard and got so far.
Wow, Lincoln Park, really?
I couldn't think of anything else. Piss off. Because in the end, it just doesn't matter, Buff.
Wow.
What can I say? I'm not proud of myself. Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourself? Hell no, I'm not. I'm disgusted. We're gonna have some fun with this, though. We're gonna give this sucker some lights. Speeder bike action going on here. Okay, so, oh my god, it might be too responsive side to side. We're gonna reduce that, and we are gonna reduce that. That has helped somewhat. Trust me, guys, right now it doesn't look like much, but in a moment here, hopefully, this thing will be flying. Side to sides, up, down, all around. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Google, he says something about Google Translate is bad or absurd or.
Well, I would agree with Google Translate being bad. Like, it works somewhat.
Looks like an autistic turtle.
Buff, did you see this thing? Here,
Yes.
let me did you see it when it was Trevette made a
truffle
thing!
Shuffle.
Trevette made a thing! Look at this!
Trevette made a thing?
He's got his little tractor!
I made a tractor.
It's kind of a cool little tractor.
Wow, it's a power wheel. It's a power wheel John
Except
Deere.
it's so top heavy. Like, what is
Yeah, he
what
made
is
the
in
whole
this
thing out of
lower
concrete.
space? Why do you sit so high up in this?
Why did I make it like a real tractor?
True, but I mean, with how you would have sat, you could have lowered yourself down at least 2 units.
True.
And probably
True.
sit in there a little bit better and have a nice lower center of gravity.
True.
I
I'm
still
dumb,
think it looks
remember?
awesome. That's great. You even got the paint scheme going. Does it steer? Oh, look at that! Look at that!
I ain't no novice.
That's great. That's
Whoop.
great, dude. Hell yeah, John Deere. You know, I actually work in a parts department for a John Deere equipment dealership. So, hey, there you go. Insight into the life of Wally. He works during the day as a John Deere parts guy. And at night, he becomes what you see now. This pathetic guy on the internet.
That'd be cool.
What?
Comment, read it.
John Deere, please sponsor our guys here. Ha ha! That would be great. That really would. Okay, 1 and 5. 2 and 6. There we go. And go. Alright, we've got all that done. And we are going to hook up primary ignition switch. So this thing's whole purpose is going to be to just hover buff, and its lift thrust is going to be generated by forward thrust. That's the hope.
Okay.
It's literally going to be designed as a speeder. Okay, so now comes the fun wiring part, guys. And we get to see Wally have an aneurysm. Which that in and of itself isn't fun, but the sounds might be fun. I don't know. Positive thrust, which means positive thrust has to be swapped because that one's on positive thrust. Yes. Okay. Good. Good. We are going to forward angle this by a unit of 30 degrees. And that is almost good. We will downward angle it by a unit of, not 90, we'll do a downward angle of 60. Apparently a bearing didn't want to turn just now. That's because I have it set up in the wrong section, and on the wrong one anyway. I want number 5 to give a downward thrust angle of 60. I have contacted the main body of the chassis. So we pop that out. See if it works. Pop that off, see if it works. No, it's still having issues. So I need to remove the thruster. And we need to realign the thrusters on a different corner. Okay, so we're going to put the thrusters on the upper outside corner. There.
I hate this thing, Wally.
What'd you got?
It's irritating me. It's just being a pain in the pooper.
Got to look for any distortion in the bearings. If the bearings aren't centric to where they should be, you're having contacts somewhere on that. But you can kind of see just barely through it, so we should be good to go. But I do want to reduce that angle just a touch. I want to take that, oh, there's that 60 from there. I want to take that 60 and I want to make that 45. Yes, that's a much better forward angle of thrust. Slightly forward, 45 down. That should give a nice even foundation. So we're going to take that and we're going to replicate that. So, what, 30, 30, 30, 45, 45, 45. Bam! And now we can remove the light bar, remove the corner bit, and it centers. So that means we have to remove the corner bit, and it centers. Corner bit centers. There it is. There is the flyer. Now we'll hook these up and see if we gain some stability. Buff! Stability test! Oh,
right,
that's
Wally.
wrong.
I want you to see something. Took me a minute to figure it out, but I got it.
What you got here?
I don't.
Oh, you
no,
figured out how to lift the front axle too.
Uh huh. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to work on. That's why I've been so quiet. I just forgot to power the front wheels.
Oh, all right. Raise and lower it. Let's see it. Johnson, what's going on, guys? Hey, you keep up the language, Johnson, and I'm going to remove you quicker than you can fucking blink. You understand me? I have no problem with you coming in here and watching shit, but if you're just going to start coming in and throwing insults at people, we'll be done in a hurry. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Mom.
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir!
Based off the fact that we went from 13 viewers to 12 viewers, I think I made myself clear. Okay, let's go back to the action. Sorry for the interruption, guys. Buff, what do you got to show us?
Oh, boop. Okay. And yeah, it was a lot harder than what it looks like.
Yeah, I imagine so. I like
You have not.
I like how you tethered that into the front there. I bet you that was a bitch when you cut the front end off
man.
the
Good God.
off. You cut the entire front end off and realized I have made a mistake.
Wally, hop in the seat.
Yeah.
Don't press the button. Wally,
One second
get in the seat.
here. 1 second here. Hey, Trevette, will you throw something up in the live chat for me, please?
About.
Just say something.
Okay.
Thank you. You're a moderator. Probably needed a couple of these guys now. So, all right. You got a little bit of power.
All right, Wally, hop in the driver's seat.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. What you got for me? What did you just do? Dude, it drives.
Hold on. Stop.
It drives. This is great.
Stop.
It doesn't drive backwards very well. You need to power those front wheels.
I'm working on it. Press the button.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Okay, hold on.
I'm waiting. Sitting here wringing my hands. Dragon, you may someday yet earn mod. You just gotta hang out with us, man. Oh, Jesus.
Wally!
What? Oh, no! I broke it! Buff! I don't know what I've done! Mistakes have been made! Mistakes have been made!
Alright.
Holy crap!
Don't push the button.
Don't brag about it, Noodle. Or Noodle. Noodle. That might be your new name, Noodle. Doodle. I just gave it to you because you hang out with us a lot, and you seem like a good guy. So, don't abuse it. You ready yet, Buff?
No. Aha! There they are.
Turn it on the engine. We good?
Nope. Whoops. Alright. Hold on. Wait, let me grab you first. Alright, press the button.
This, ladies and gents, is what we like to call booby physics. And if I can make it past this tree... Did it? Oh, I looked away from the screen for half a second. That one wheel is jammed out. Thank you. Look at my legs. Did you see my legs just flopping under there?
Yeah. Alright, let me try something real quick.
Alright, anyways, Buff. Flight test.
Yep. Oh.
Flight test!
Alright.
I'm almost done, Mommy.
It's so not gonna work.
I don't know.
You underestimate your power.
You underestimate my power.
Alright, let me save this guy. Oh, he's already on the lift.
Ooh, this is gonna be bad. What did you guys do to your majestic machine? That is Buff, not me.
Alright.
Oh my god, it might work, Buff.
What?
I just gave it a quick solo flight test check. It might work. You ready?
Oh, that one. I was like,
yeah.
what is this?
Nope, this one. Alright, so you have primary thruster controls. It is a little back heavy, just be aware of that. I've got forward thruster controls, side to side pitch, so you have all the same controls that you normally would.
Alright.
And I have side to side.
Ah!
Tip us back, tip us back.
Okay. She's getting off
It's
the
a
ground.
little too reactive. The side to side is a little too reactive. I might have to reduce that down to one suspension unit.
Alright.
Let's see how fast we can take her. Jesus, I like how it likes to walk.
What did you make the bottom out of?
It's concrete. I might have to make this thing metal.
Yes. Oh.
This is so hard when you don't have forward thrust, isn't it? The fact that it's working, though. Like...
Oh! Oh! Alright, let's get some elevation on it. No, don't.
Okay, don't forward thrust.
Nope, forward thrust.
Forward thrust.
Yep, it helps balance the back out.
Oh, we broke a suspension. You see it? All right, I'm gonna run a test real quick. I'm going to make it so that only one side pushes the suspension. There we go. There we go. Hang on. What's going on here? Why is it wanting to wig out?
You have a broke suspension.
Welded at a 90-degree angle. Maybe that's why it was having such an issue. Oh, no, I have one that isn't even attached. There we go. Now it's attached. This entire time I was flying one side of suspension. We had a free suspension that was throwing us off, man. We might have better luck with this now.
Oh,
Save for the fact that it is super reactive.
wow.
Too reactive, I think.
All right. Wow. No, barrel.
Tip us forward. All right, here we go. A little bit of weight loss is certainly attributed to thrust as well. Need to put some more weight in the front. It's working though. That's the amazing part here. That's the amazing part. Cool. I threw it together and it's working. Okay. Right. So, I think it might be ready for balance. Would it be better if it was heavy weighted in the front?
Yes, just put 2 concrete blocks. Let's see what that'll do.
Okay.
One on each side of the.
Well, do we want to go? Do we want me to go rebuild it with metal? No, we'll leave it concrete. We'll do 3 right there. Done. 3.
Okay. Nope. Not enough.
Not enough. Okay.
3 more just under it, or just in front of it.
I need to reduce the suspension push as well.
Hey, Rusty Plays, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Mr. Turner, do you really?
There you go. 2 more concrete.
Nope.
Still no. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a couple of
Wally,
metal instead of concrete.
remove 2 pieces underneath the motor, or underneath the engine. Yeah, it's the motor.
Oop, underneath the engine.
The motor, yep. 1 on each side. Yep, there you go.
Done.
Nope.
Not quite, huh? Oh. There. Still a touch front heavy. Now. Still a touch front heavy. Or rear heavy, I mean.
Too heavy.
Is the whole thing becoming too heavy?
Yep.
Easy fix
Stick
to that.
with concrete. Hey, thanks for that, Doodle.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Oh, heh, Rusty Plays. That would make sense there, Rust.
What?
Oh, he plays Rust.
Oh. Oh, Jesus.
That's almost on par. Let's give it a whirl.
That's good? All right, let's do this.
Uh-oh, my screen's wigging. Yep, things are wrong. Wally, put us on a lift. Things are wrong on my screen.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, you got out and it's fine.
Done, ready. Might have to put her down, land it. Jesus.
You had to go into it.
It's a little too reactive, dude. I think I gotta get rid of one of these suspension turners. But then it'll be lopsided and it's turning. Okay, I had to stiffen
Just turn it into a dead bearing.
I had to stiffen the suspension. What do you mean turn it into a dead bearing?
Thrusters back 1 to 2 blocks will actually... All right, so approximately where Wally has them sitting currently, you guys see where the suspension is. Wally, you want to angle towards the suspension?
Yeah, here we go.
So Wally has this thing set perfectly just above center. And so the way, give or take, flight physics work, if your thrusters are in the forward, they actually push you from the front, giving you more direct control. Now, if you guys have ever seen, say, a drag race, how all that power from the engine goes straight to the back and they pop a wheelie, thus the wheelie bars, same principle applies for the thrusters. If they push from the back, it'll nose us up or down quicker than you have time to react.
Yep. So
ideally is what, instead of moving them back, we'd move them forward.
Yep, because the game has no principle of lift in it, we have to make these thruster packs pull us rather than push us.
Man, everybody roots for you, Wally. I'm gonna stop talking to chat.
Fuck you guys!
Like the channel Buff Wally doesn't exist, it's just Wally.
It's the misadventures of Wally and Buff.
And occasionally Buff.
You having fun? How's your steering? Is it too slow?
No, left and right seems good.
Up and down seems like it could use a boost. Put her down. I never adjusted the, oh, that's me. I never adjusted your, motor. So we're gonna go like this here real quick. We're gonna...
there you go, Turner.
Suspension. Fuck you, Wally. One dislike, bitch. No! Don't do that! We'll leave that where it is, but we're gonna crank this up to 3 on that. Check your forward back now. Should be more reactive. We up the engine power. Let's go.
You should actually turn that around. So you have the suspension attached to the front facing the back. Build it the exact opposite direction. So,
what?
Yeah. Attach the top of the suspension to the back and have it push and pull off of the front.
Maybe. This was more for hover indication rather than speed. So you got to be tricky to get the speed. Let's do it, Buff. I just upped your forward backward controls.
Yeah, you
so does that feel better?
But look what it does to the backwards.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying build it backwards. Listen to Buff. I do mechanical, you do all the brain work behind.
Hey, watch
wiring.
it now. I'm quite good at the mechanical side of this myself.
I have to give you the ideas.
Not every time.
Not every time.
Not every time, guys.
Okay, all but like 3.
All right, we're going to go like this. We're going to remove that. We're going to remove that. Okay.
All right, so, Mr. Dragon, I hope I got that close. If your principal nose down, you see how the thrusters are actually on top of the center of gravity? That would nose us down. Now, if they were underneath, that would nose us up. So, yeah, it kind of will help. 5 minutes.
What's up?
5 minutes.
Easy there,
Come on,
Doodle.
you
start abusing that power, I'll remove it from you rather quickly. I gave that to you because I trusted you. Don't go crazy. All right. Don't make me regret decisions, because just as quickly as I give moderator power, I can take it away.
But Mr. Turner was spamming pretty good.
He always does, yeah, I will admit.
I know. I mean,
If you just don't read it, it's fine.
yeah, right? But anyway.
the mean thing. Yeah, it's whatever. Wally the wiring.
Having fun?
You know, we're not close to any of my projects, so I gotta mess with yours.
God, you're a dick.
I doubt that.
Okay. 5 and 8, so 5 and 6 need to be rewired to emulate 30. And then these were plus 45s, but I gotta make sure that my thrust is gonna carry this in the right direction, so
Yep, looks pretty solid.
30, 45.
All right. So,
All right, here we go. Flight tests after adjustments.
we're ready?
I think so.
Right.
Nope. Hey! Don't be a dick. All right.
Back heavy.
Back heavy again. Let me get on. Test. A little bit
Almost.
back heavy still. We're going to go for a more forward. Centric forward.
Can I do the sleepy thing? What's the sleepy
Go.
thing?
Nope, not quite. We're getting there. You just doing this to screw me up now? Huh?
Nope, not at all.
Okay.
Whoa! Ah!
You know what it might be.
Nope, not a clue.
Oh, no, not that. There. Okay.
All right, close enough. Let's go.
Close enough. Let's do it.
Lift us first. I'm wigging out.
For sure. Okay.
Are the thrusters the same amount of power, Wally?
Yes, I just double checked. What's up? Rust is saying that they aren't the same amount of power. Put her down. I'll double check. Pretty sure it is.
No, that's why I asked.
I'm pretty sure that it is. What do we got? 2 from the top? Nope, now it's not. 2 from the top. 2 from the top. 2 from the top. Yes, 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 and yes. However, I just noticed rear thrusters are mounted at a different position.
You know, that might have something to do with it.
Maybe.
Just maybe. All right, Wally, stand by. My computer's not pulling up a thing. So.
Okay, I'm still wiring. Like even this, which was supposed to be a simple project, not a simple project. Okay. Body is ready and the spirit is willing. Okay, I'm wrong.
Oh!
remember, Buff, it's supposed to be a racer.
Yeah, if Wally can figure out forward to back.
Okay. Wally's going to try something different then. 'Cause I think your desire to have it be complicated in the sense of that is what's screwing with us right now. Okay, go ahead and hop off. This is going to take a moment of modification. So, chop. Where the hell'd that go? Okay, there it is. Chop. This has to get replaced. These are swapping sides, basically, is what's going to happen here. Oh my god. Buff?
What'd you do?
The entire nose was attached to the front steering suspension.
You know, I knew something looked...
That might be why we were having issues. Or at least one of the reasons why we were having issues. Now that that's fixed. Okay.
Making a fur chair.
You just say you're making a fur chair?
Nope, big enough for a chair.
Now, what we're going to try first there, buddy, is we're going to invert the control matrix. And what my attempted hope at what this does is it should make the front end the heavier swing, which should assist the rear end. Okay. Oh, shit, that's metal. Totally not what we want to rebuild that structure with. Okay. Okay, Buff, I think it's ready. I need you to do... Well, the right and left is backwards. We know that now. The up and down is backwards. Alright, Buff, flight test. Buff,
I see you.
we are ready for flight test.
I wanted to touch the Bob. That's stupid. Battery. Alright, delete.
Okay. We're ready.
We are.
Yes.
Okey-doke. Wow. Wally did things.
Totally inverted the directional matrix. Too much?
I don't know. Let's give it some time. Ah, my wrist. You're doing something that's nosing us into the ground.
I'm not. Alright, I won't touch my controls.
It was the thruster. Big bad. Almost get the hang of it.
It's a little too much forward, isn't it? Alright, so we need the list point to be back just a touch. We'll get this, guys. We'll get this.
We promise.
My brain won't understand the physics with the suspension and think that would be better to have the front suspension in the middle. But that's the one reason why I never think with my brain. Actually, you're not far from the truth. What I plan on doing right now is I'm going to take this front suspension system and I'm going to reverse it so that its rotational point and the point of impact is closer to the middle, but not quite in the middle. My hope is that this will reduce the overall impact that it has on the performance of the craft. So you're not far from the truth, bud. Because I think right and left is good. But up and down needs to be less.
Okay, while Wally's doing this, I am going to run to my car.
Alright, Buff will be back. Alright. We'll be here when you get back, awesome. Basically, we're trying to... Buff and I could probably learn to fly this thing, alright? But, the problem is we want to make this a flyer capable of being picked up by you guys. So that, in the event that we have a race, or host a race, you guys can actually come and join us on this little endeavor and have some fun with us. That's the plan here. That's why we're doing this. That's why we're putting as much effort into getting this as right as possible. Okay, I think that'll do it. So as soon as Buff's back from his car, we can test. I'm going to reduce the front end weight a touch. All right. Hopefully that makes it a little better. Is there a way for it to have just one pilot? Yeah, there is. But it's fairly complicated because you have to use buttons to do your side-to-side controls. Take, for example, this, guys. Here. While Buff's gone, I'll show you this. I built a biplane. And the biplane is a single-person flyer control. So, check this out. So, I've got right and left. I've got forward and backwards. And I've got side to side. but I had to link the side to side into button controls. So it's a lot harder to do this solo than it is as a team. So I could make that little craft probably solo, but it's going to perform and handle better when it's actually driven as a team deal. So I'll show you this one here. So start up the engines, suck this back. You got to put the engine packs into takeoff mode, pull back, and apply thrust. Immediately take that off. And that's it. Now this is mine. I can fly it around. I can have as much fun as I want. Obviously, you know, due to the lack of lift principle. Game's a little loud, sorry. Doesn't like to work quite like you would think a biplane would. But it works. Where I left Buff. And we hit a tree. That was brilliant. Hey, not bad for a landing. So, not too bad, huh? Rust plays. Hey, you know, the WASD converter, that is kind of the basic principle that we're running in this. But the problem that you run into for the WASD converter is you've still only got 4 primary axes of directions. And when you go into space or into flight, like you got to think of flight in this game like you would in space. And unfortunately in that, you have 6 axes of directions. So you have to accommodate for those 2 extra axes. And that's what dooms a lot of people's flyers. Because they don't have balance. And Rust Plays, the stream name is simply just Buff and Wally Live. You know, our channel name's The Misadventures of Buff and Wally. And that's what we do, is we just hang out, we have fun. We do a lot of different things. We got different videos and things of that nature. I think Buff's back. Buff is back. He was waiting for me to hop on this. How's the
Wally, I need help.
front and back controls, Buff? You're muted, I think.
Yep, I'm chewing.
Oh, hey, what do you need help with, Trevette?
My tractor's flying in the air.
Oh, boy. Okay, we gotta go find that.
They're inverted.
It's inverted for forward back? Okay.
Yeah, for me.
Done.
Perfect.
Oh!
It's them thrusters. We might have to lower the thrusters.
Something's happening. We're going down.
Yeah, it's when I activate my thrusters. When he knows it's hard. No, I think it's because we got too much weight in the front. But we need to lower the rear. Yeah, we've got too much weight in the front, so when those thrusters kick...
Something's going on with his tractor mobile. He's trying to pull a trailer.
What are you doing over here? I don't see your tractor floating in the air.
It was.
Oh my god.
I see it.
This is great, dude. Alright, well, here you go. You've been
Thank you
reset.
so much.
You've been reset. Well, let's try the power reduction here. But I think it's these thrusters here. When they fire, they're pushing the craft too much. So we're going to get rid of those for a hot second. And we're going to see how it handles just as a 4. All right, let's do it, Buff.
All right. Wally, you modified something with me. I'm wigging. Thank you. All right, right as rain. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm not wigging out already.
Too much front end weight by the looks of it. Okay.
You didn't lift it again, Wally.
I did too. I lifted it before I set it down.
Yeah, but not after you
go.
remove blocks. Tree! Okay. So yes, this is the flyer we're trying to build to
Make a racer
race.
with. Well, the forward thrusters are pushing the nose, but
Okay.
I need something to do back here other than side-to-side controls.
Okay. Oh. All right. All right. So
I got an idea.
this thing. What? All right.
What was your input, though? I want to hear your input before I modify.
Don't worry about it.
Nope, before I modify, I want to hear your input.
Nope.
Yes?
Not gonna get it. Not gonna get it.
Why?
Just cause.
Why you
Hey,
clamming up? Huh?
Oh.
Quit clamming up. Don't be a bitch. What's the input?
Oh, I was gonna ask him if there's anything they want us to build.
DJ, what's going on?
Thruster majigger. Thruster mojing and humdinger. Aha, there it is. We're focusing, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry.
Why don't we stream on Twitch? DJ's curious. Yeah, it does help with our viewer count on YouTube to do it on YouTube, but we've never gone through and set up the Twitch side. We've talked about it, but oh well, that was foolish of me. Should have seen that one coming. All right, Buff. I think my body's ready. This should help with the nose down issue. Yep, that'll help with the nose down issue. Oh, Jesus, Buff, what are you doing?
I created a land speeder.
All right, Buff, we need a flight test. Actually, I'm going to save this thing. I haven't yet saved this.
Might be a good idea.
We're just saving the... I'm just trying to get the controls down now, and then we're going to beautify it later. Ford Colby, please build it first and get a reference picture. Maybe. All right, Buff. Let's do this. Save your creation of doom. That is so totally off-centered in every way possible.
No. Remember last stream? Why is it shaped like a swastika?
Oh, Jesus, Buff.
Yep.
Really? You did that?
Hey, I build things in threes.
You build things in threes.
Naming it Maxima.
Maximum thrust. Oh, that's going to be great. Ah! Sorry. Did that jerk the nose down?
No, that was my W. I just tapped it and it did that. The S control is a little more sensitive than it probably should be. I know we're building a racer, but hot damn, that's some sensitive controlage.
Like, do you have a constant issue with it nosing up?
Nosing down, more or less, anytime I try to accelerate.
Well, try and rely on me for the acceleration, because I put the thrusters there, so.
Not accelerate.
You know what? We're making a... we're gonna go crazy right now with this bitch.
I hate you.
Let's do it.
Yes! That actually did good things.
Then you cut the thrust and it just goes ham. I don't even know. Do we need the side thrusters, or will this thing fly? Oh, we stuck it in the tree.
We're impaled?
Stuck it. Yeah, dude, we are straight impaled. Oh, we broke free. God, I need to. How's it handle? Like, is it noob friendly?
A little too much push from the bottom with them thrusters. You might have to equal it out. Put a thruster on. Put some thrusters on top.
Dude, I maxed them just for fun. I'll reduce that.
Dude, it actually works really well.
I'll reduce it by 2.
Beautifully fun game.
Hey, you know what? Might as well. Are we still climbing? We are!
Yes.
How about that, guys? You like this for a racer?
Oh, I know what I'm gonna create next.
Rust, impale seems legit.
I've been impaled.
I love how when you cut the forward thrust, it just makes it front flip.
All right,
That was a
so
pretty smooth
next
little
thing.
landing.
All right, so Wally, you're thinking something air thrusters. You love to be in the air. I love to be on the ground. So I'm gonna make bumper cars.
Bumper cars? That could be great. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to reduce the push capabilities here because I just remembered an old trick that we discovered when it comes to suspension maneuver.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I know, all right, so this would be a you need a partner kind of race deal. Who here would like to do bumper cars as well? And or. Just curious if my idea is good or, you know, total shit or whatnot.
All right, Buff, we're ready.
Oh! Well, no, you modified shit.
I fucking modified it on a lift, dude. I don't understand what your computer's problem is today.
It's true bad. It hates true bad.
And I reduced the overall forward thrust.
No!
You gonna help pull this thing back or no?
I'm trying, but I keep doing the exact opposite of what you're trying to do, and it's just wonkering us.
Trying to make drone racing. God, it never works.
Alright, let's go. Nope.
What?
I just can't get off the ground. Just, I don't know what it was.
Let me try your seat.
Okay. Have fun.
All right, balance us. Try not to do that.
I wasn't doing that. Oh, that's W. You have that binded to W.
Yeah, you want to flip us? Thank you.
Okay, I'm figuring out your controls. All right.
You know, I almost feel like I'm going to try a control scheme switch. I think if I have up and down and side balance, and the second seat has forward and steering, you think that'll work better? It might on this small little craft. Okay, and then you need steering.
Oh, right. Here I am sitting.
Let's
I
do
need
it.
Hold on. I need concentration juice.
Oh my god, this might have been a mistake.
What do I got? What'd you change?
You got steering.
What kind of steering?
Side steering.
Oh, left, right. So I have yaw, not yaw.
This thing is way
Yeah,
too
yeah.
reactive in the sides. All right. It does. It likes to nose forward.
I told you.
I know, but at first you hated it because it liked to nose backwards. Stop the forward thrust! I can't balance the nose!
Right?
It's almost controllable with a single pilot.
Almost.
Here, don't do anything. I want to see something real quick. This is almost single pilot capable.
Almost.
We might be onto something.
I'm not touching any controls.
I know. I'm just trying to... Almost. Almost. It just doesn't like to turn. Have a good one, Dragon. Buff, it's almost good, but not quite. So, we've got some control issues, that's for sure. But it is coming along. It's definitely coming along. Alright, so let's try and fly this sucker. I'm going to revert the controls back to the way that they were. And let's try and fly this sucker. I forget which controls I gave you.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. That's what it is. Alright, let's fly the sucker back to the landing pad. I'm just going to keep forward thrust on.
Yeah, it was good until my computer went dirt.
Looks like a little crab walker.
The sound of the suspension move around.
Looks like a
just
little crab
reminded
walker.
me of a Durex commercial.
Oh, shit, Buff. Okay. There's too much side-to-side action. You know that.
Almost. Almost. That was a close call. Wally, I just came up with it.
What?
We need to make a breakdancing robot.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Howard
C, put us on one-
Harris. How's it going?
Ah. All right.
All right,
Welcome
Buff.
to the stream, my friend. Where is our landing pad, by the way, Wally?
It's
Right over there.
behind us, basically. Yeah, it's not too far. We got to go
Which way?
this direction. No,
That way?
wrong direction. You kept rotating. Yeah, it's this direction. Let's do this. We'll get this down eventually. Like, this is
Oh,
not
yes.
a user-friendly little flyer.
No.
So, we got to make a better user-friendly little flyer to make the race.
That's where Buff was.
Oh, there it is. There's a landing pad right to the right.
All right, I'm out. Yay.
Buff, I will make it to the landing pad.
You're such a dork.
Look at.
All right, so Wally, you mentioned a minute or so ago that somebody joined. I heard a horn.
Yeah, Trevette's been working on something simple that actually is probably going to work and look good. Versus my monstrosity of doom. Okay. I like the idea of the racer, but I think it's just a little too crazy. Well, the race might start next stream. We got to build the racer first, and then get some people to come join us, and then we can do the stream.
My dog is so weird.
It's kind
He's
of like
trying to
you.
call it. He's trying to crawl into. All right, so he covered up. He covered himself up in one of my coats that he pulled to the ground, and he's trying to get out, and he's stuck in one of the sleeves.
Buff, that sounds almost exactly like you, buddy.
Exactly.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Got that guy.
We can do this. Trebet, this thing actually looks pretty badass.
Thank you.
Why do you got horns hooked up to the hooves?
So you can watch the fuck out.
Alright, buddy, I want to show you how to do... I want to show you one thing that'll make this whole build better. It's right here in your tail. Come check this out. Can I make one modification? Also, why not just attach that to that? Can you not get out? Alright, we're going to do one modification, Trevette. Forgive me.
Uh-oh.
What'd you build this out of? Concrete? Okay, concrete.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even. It's not odd, huh?
Yeah, that's the stupid thing.
Alright, we can work with this. Want to drive your tractor just a touch forward? Okay. That's good. Oh, hang on. I just realized. It's not gonna... It's not gonna turn very well because it's not free pivot. Pull forward. Keep going. It's not perfect, but there, now at least it has a little bend. Howard, thanks for the
Too
subscribe,
steep.
man.
too steep for me to climb up.
Never mind. I realized it's too late for me to sleep. I'm asleep next night. Dragon is back.
Welcome back, Dragon. All right, so Howard, I thank you very much for the subscribe, but to honestly see the interesting stuff of what has been happening this stream, you got to go to the beginning.
Yeah, somewhat, yeah. We could break it out. We could show people.
Yeah! What do you guys think
That
of that?
causes so much lag.
Don't give a fuck! There it is in all its glory.
Lag.
Just a little bit, yeah. We'll have to go into a clean world to fly it, though. Yes, Trevette is new to the game. And Trevette, Dragon says that that fucking tractor looks awesome. Now we're going to get rid of this. Because it's a lag monster.
Oh, lag is gone.
I still have to figure out how to make this flyer. The so-called big guns.
It actually looks like the real world driving a trailer.
It does, dude. Actually, here, I'm gonna spawn you something. You wanna see real world driving a trailer? Check this out.
Runaway tractor.
Oh, Jesus, it just sensed me, honked, and then disappeared. That's great.
Does this have a trailer?
It's got a modular bed system that we built for it. I don't think I have the nice gooseneck bed. No, I don't. So you'll have to stick with my crappy gooseneck bed.
Oh, you want the gooseneck bed that I modified?
Yeah, probably at some point. We're gonna snip the bed off this thing. All I hear is the sound of rockets blasting off into oblivion. And I know that Buff has taken off. And I know it's going to be a long, long time till touchdown brings him round again to find. He's not the man we thought he was at all. Alright, Trevette. Here you go,
Yes,
buddy.
sir.
You should be used to this thing. Get in, handle it, drives like a truck. Awesome shock system. Here. There's your deck. You can put her in reverse. First button closes your door, I think. One of them does. Oh.
What the fuck?
What? You gonna talk to me here?
Do you not see it?
No,
Gotta
I
watch
don't
the
see
stream.
anything.
I'm bouncing in the air.
No, you're not. Now you're fixed if you were. Alright. Hang on, hang on! Jesus, man. Easy. Alright, slow and steady. Come on. Line it up, bring her back. Easy, easy, easy. Jesus. Oh, now you done fucked it.
I'm fucking lagging, man.
You done fucked it.
Did I really?
Yeah, here. Hop out. Give me the damn Ural.
The frames.
Give me the damn Euro. Get out of the seat. Get out of the seat, fool. I think you've crashed.
Did I get out?
Where the hell's our landing pad? Aha!
There. Drive that around and tell me if that doesn't handle exactly like a fucking gooseneck.
Oh yeah, this thing's got some speed. What are they saying in chat, Wally? I turned mine
Well,
off.
they aren't saying anything. Frames dropped like my GPA. That's great. You know what's always fun, but not always good for your GPA? Buff and Wally. Okay. Wally, what are you doing right now? I was actually going to take another crack at a flyer. Why? You got an idea for me? What should I drop? Or what should I build there, my friend? Okay, so we know it likes to nose. So, Turner says build a walker. Frickin' Awesome says build a lowrider. Both very good ideas. Or a motorcycle. You know, that's time number... It's not the first time someone suggested a motorcycle. A couple people are going, ooh, motorcycle, motorcycle, motorcycle. Build a frickin' motorcycle. Alright, so we're going to go... too wide, main body frame. I'm not going to stop the cringe jokes, even if they are bad. It's my job to do the bad jokes. You can wear that title. You know what? Tell with this whole thing already. I know what we have to do.
Wally, real quick, brain not working. How do we get a timer to repeat?
It's a complicated wiring process. By the way, Trevette, what do you think of the gooseneck?
Lag.
Lag.
But you're still driving it.
Complicated wiring process. That means I'm gonna need. How many logic gates do I need?
2.
2 logic gates and 2 timers.
Oh. I keep scrolling over to the piston and trying to hoist a vehicle up with it.
You can take back your truck.
Okay.
Hardest part is seats in this thing. That'll look good. All right. If we want to do this proper. Have that.
And or XOR. What is it, Wally? For them, and I'll figure it out.
I honestly, I'll have to check.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it.
That'll look good. So what if we something like that? A little bit of this action going on. Yeah, that's starting to come together. That looks okay. And then if we slap a seat in. And power back. Hunter, what's going on? Now, children, don't go fighting in the comments. All right, let's have issues here.
Yes, I got it.
Did you figure it out?
What I wanted, yes.
Okay.
Ah,
good.
shit. There's no dead switch. Oh, haha. Found a kill switch.
There we go. There we go. That's what I want. That's what I want right there. So, we're going to start laying the... We're going to start laying the work in here.
Oh, that's big.
Hey, don't worry about it, Dragon. I can't spell for a damn either. Wally, Buff, guys, do you like LOL? Now, I don't play League of Legends. However, I do play a game called Smite. So if you're ever interested in Smite, let me know. Or PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. We have dabbled in that a little bit. We want to get into it some more. We just haven't... I don't know. Haven't had the drive, really, I think. Ah, dang it. Goofed it up.
Wally done goof.
For a moment I did, yeah. DJ. Discord, Discord, Discord. Maybe, maybe. Howard, thanks for joining, man. Catch you later. They're wanting to come into the Discord, Buff. Yay, nay. You know what? Stick around, guys, after the stream. We'll throw it out at the very end, and you can come hang out with us after the stream.
Uh-oh, Wally.
What?
Uh-oh, Wally.
What'd you do?
Nothing. Nothing. It's good. It's good. I'm over here concentrating, trying to create a thingamajigger. Meanwhile, I made a piece very difficult to get to. It done did it again.
Oops.
Yeah, this one's. Oh, okay. I grabbed it.
Ah. Not what I'm after. Wally. Yeah. Dragon. He is literally searching motorcycles. Maybe I was. Just trying to get the idea right? I'm trying to get the shape.
Oh, did they see you all tab?
Yeah, they saw me alt tab.
I don't know. It looks more like a snowmobile than a motorcycle.
A little bit, right? No excuse for you, sir. Gotcha. Ah, damn it. Keep hitting Alt Tab now instead of Alt Q.
Damn, why did I have to make this so fucking difficult to get to?
Gotta run from the fuselage to the cockpit.
Oh! Oh! Alright. I'm driving the Humdinger. Oh, I don't think I have the Humdinger wired up for four-wheel. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Humdinger is not heavy enough on the front. Dang. Boom. Alright, here's my first attempt at a low banging hum rider. If only I can find you guys.
We're on the landing pad, right where you left us.
Yeah, but I was on the other side of the map. It almost needs to be on a button.
You have perverted a once great masterpiece.
I don't know where. Oh, that's where the lag is coming from. The other Euro. Huh, lag gone. Thank God.
Okay. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to get a basic
right back.
cycle down, and after I get that done, I'll improve it. Ba-ba-da. Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll figure out an exhaust. Don't worry. I'll figure out an exhaust. What's up, Trevette?
Just watching. Watching a great mind work. What about a fidget spinner?
See Buff's top.
No.
Just wait.
You're almost there.
All right, what do we got going on?
Well, he's about to roll a bike off the line and see if it works.
Woo!
But not before he has to do some serious frickin' welding. So,
Curious, what do you got? Oh, that looks pretty cool.
just you wait, it's gonna get better.
I think I broke it. Reattached by something attached.
All right, guys. You ready to see if this works? Because I know I am. Curious to see if I did the math right in my head. Hot goddamn. There it is.
You know, I'm glad you can still math, Wally, because your spelling is shit.
Spelling always was shit.
Okay. Huh.
Oh no! Guess what? I
What'd you
totally
do?
forgot steering. Totally forgot steering. But you know what?
Keep it that bad.
The suspension was going to look cool. Totally forgot the steering, dude. Totally forgot the steering.
Hey, if you just lean, it turns for you.
This is a very true statement.
Well, does she work right now?
We're about to find out. I'm wiring in the engines. works. Looks cool.
Hey, Wally. Thank you.
But because it's even based, it isn't going to want to steer. What's up?
Can I use you?
What's up?
I need your lift. Don't put it on a lift, but lift it up. The nose of the frame.
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, well.
Alright.
I accidentally cut off a chunk of the bumper.
That's fine. Now put your lift over here next to the tire so I can stand on it. Still not going to work. Damn. All right. Thanks for your effort.
Yep. So, I mean, what do you guys think of the shape, though, huh? Yeah, I do. But the problem is it won't steer concentrically. Because, see, it's even based, but its steering is not. So if I...
Oh.
No, no, don't be sad about the shape, or about the build. Oh, right here? Yeah, see, I could, but then it's going to split. So it's...
Runaway tire.
Maybe you're thinking about this all wrong. What if you steer with the back tire?
Wally.
I'm thinking about that, honestly.
Wally,
Yeah?
is there a tire in the air above the Euro?
No.
No.
I don't see it.
Okay. Well, there's a runaway tire somewhere in the Euro for me.
It's got a good shape. I like the placement of things. If I... Right here is where they connect and go horizontal. If I chop it there...
That looks weird on the list.
Doesn't it?
they seriously just sitting in chat watching us build?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I had a thought, and I'm hoping it's going to turn out. And if so, it's going to be one of the coolest freaking steering systems I've ever made. But I have no idea if it's actually going to work. Torin's like, yeah, I realized I've just been sitting here kind of quiet watching stuff. It's kind of satisfying.
We have a strange group of viewers.
Yeah, we do.
Are you calling me strange?
Yes. You were strange the second I heard your voice.
This is true.
Almost wants to work. Just needs more slack because that's impacting that. Okay, this could work. This could work. This could work. This could work. Because on the lower arm you didn't put steering bearings, dumbass. Just wait, buddy. I've got an idea.
Ah, I found the tire.
Exactly where the engine lever is, you must put bearings. Think?
Ah, Wally.
What the hell? truly have perverted something that was once great. Just so we're on the clear side here.
No. You wanted a 1-block race. I built a 1-block race.
What? I'm done. Wally, that steering won't work. It will never work on a 2 pipes like you're doing. Oh, buddy. That sounds like a challenge to me.
Oh, Wally.
Huh.
So, real quick, I know this suspension system boggled your mind a little bit that I built on the back end of this truck.
Give me just a minute, man. I'm having to build right now, and it's a little complex. Wally, that's 2 pipes is too wide. For fuck's sakes, listen to me. I'm a rage quit. Don't rage quit, please. Hold out. Hold out. Hold out. King Will, can I join? Not quite yet, man. We will have a time when we do this, and everyone will be free to join, and we'll goof off and have some fun. Not this stream, all right? I promise, though, in the future, that will be a thing. But please, Dragon, hold out with me, man. Hold out with me here. I've got a thought, and I just need to execute said thought, otherwise I won't be able to sleep at night. So please, bear with me here.
He will think on it all night long, and it will piss him off.
Like, I'll be up till I have to go to work tomorrow, because I'll be trying to build this.
So many miscellaneous projects just laying around here. It's ridiculous.
Buff, have you seen the framework that's going on this bike?
I know what kind of steering. It just went all limp noodle on you.
Yes, I know. Okay.
Oh, you're doing engine-powered suspension.
I will wait you to convince yourself that that won't work. And after that, delete the lower arm bearings and listen to me, okay? Yes, if this won't work, I'll spawn a new bike. We'll go back to where it was. Yep, we're still live there, Clover. And we'll try your idea, okay? I do promise.
I think he said that with a little, like, you're still live? I think that was, you know, with a little more enthusiasm behind how you said it.
It's very possible. That's because I'm in great concentration mode. All right, Buff, are you ready to see this thing weld together? Watch this.
Mm.
Come here,
All
Buff.
right, I'm off my truck. What are you welding together? All right, you're, all right, yep.
Watch.
Oh.
Right. Hang
And I see the steering, too. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Okay. Perfect.
What did you create over there? I hear that gay-ass radio. Oh, that thing looks cool, though.
Please work for me now.
Oh, my God. You just did... You built a farming simulator truck.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Didn't like that. I just got to figure out the timing. There's a sequence to it. There's a sequence to it. Ah. That's falling over here.
thing looks so retarded on a lift.
What, the bike? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's colliding with the seat. If I move the seat back one, I might have better luck.
Oh,
There it goes! There it goes! We shall not speak of this.
You know, I'm getting ready to Euro Wally.
Yeah, do it.
And your yes, horrible gooseneck. Not yours, Trevette. I was talking about Wally's gooseneck.
Oh, mine. That wasn't even a gooseneck.
Shut up.
It was a tractor with a cutting blade.
Okay. This is gonna work. I know it is. At some point. Right, after enough chopping. Now I gotta try out what's his name's idea after this one. So, okay. Alright, here we go. Yes, yes. Okay, so
You just tipped it.
focus that. Focus that. Maybe leave those the other way.
You need a kickstand.
I do. I need something, don't I?
Something to like pick you
Oh,
up.
shit!
Dude, it's throwing everything.
What?
Alright, well. It's close. I can feel it. It's close. Just not quite.
What'd you do?
Now it just wants to tip.
Damn it.
Oh, I see what he means. I needed the flex on the lower arm. The upper arm was good. It was the lower arm that needed the flex. Yep, you are damn correct. Here I am convincing myself of otherwise. I needed the exact same thing I just built, but on the lower arm. So we're gonna go like this.
Wally,
Hmm.
glance over at this Magismo real quick.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Quick question.
Yeah.
You're
Can
breaking
you put
the
a
shit out of it.
Can you put a seat
All
on
right.
that for me?
Oh my God! Yes.
Oh, no. All right. Dragon, what do you got for me, buddy?
Oh, hold on. That one. Nope. All right, right there. Yep. All right, Wally.
You know, a piston steering system on this thing might actually fucking work.
Whee!
Oh my God. Did you weld it to the ground?
Yep.
You made a new egg beater. Oh my god. Buff, it can get better.
Don't experiment on my body.
Okay.
All right, hold on real quick.
DJ says he's laughing so hard.
Two
right
of them?
now. All right. What do you got for me here, Dragon? What do you got? See what you're after. Where are you thinking, man?
I made it go even faster, Wally.
It's terrifying. All right. You've surely seen the two now in the inner outer tie rod. The steering rack does. You got to do that with the upper arm, and the lower arm just have bearings.
Oh, that one wasn't even on.
Engine lever is. So I got to insert bearings right here so that this sucker can turn. There's one thing. I think this whole suspension system might have to
There you
move
go.
forward one
Get on.
if I do that. Wouldn't you agree? That way I've got clearance on the engines.
Haha.
I just thought something might work.
Trevette, hop on and press 1. Go ahead, press it.
Can I ride a wheel?
Do it.
Totally agree. Okay, here we go.
Oh God.
Ah, shit. Okay, here we go.
All right, Buff. Here's a question. All right.
Mm-hmm.
That is loud. Can you make one, right?
Mm-hmm.
That spins in the middle like this, right?
Okay.
But then on each arm, have another seat, right? That spin while it's spinning.
Oh my god.
So like, you ever
Kinda
been
like
to
the
like
zipper.
the teacups over in Disneyland?
Yeah.
In Disney World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make
yeah.
it.
Give me a second. Yeah, I have sufficient clearance.
Is that still good and attached?
Okay. Got a base.
right. All this because I forgot steering. Jesus.
Not the smartest man, are you?
Not the dumbest either.
Unfortunately, that man, we both know.
Okay.
He's standing next to me.
I'm trying to look here and see where Dragon's going with this. Yep, I know the lower arm's got to cooperate with the upper arm for the whole thing to work. Yep, I'm trying to route that in my head right now. I'm looking at it. So that'll pull down. We've got a pivot point there and there. Those are the only pivot points that we've got right now. So we got to build in a couple more pivot points. Similar to this guy. Because this arm, that point is not a good pivot point. How do I... gotta get a look at the whole thing real quick.
All right.
I'm going about this all wrong. I'm so turned around and backwards in my head right now. Okay. Okay, so in order for this to work,
Trevette, I hope you literally know you're making me create a tilt-a-whirl.
Yeah.
I love you, but I hate you.
Is it ready?
No. Thank you. Stop right there. That's going to be some complicated stuff right there. Here is a jigger. Are you pathlight block stupid? No. Logic gate. There it is. Okay, time to try and figure this thing out.
Oh, buddy's ready.
okay, I gotta see this.
It's not done yet. I'll let you know when I'm done wiring.
All right. All right. The same line as the steering wheel starts being small. Okay, yep, I see that. Same line as the steering wheel starts being small. I'm gonna have to add bearings right here. No.
To the logic. It's going to be connected. It's going to you. Two is left. Right. All right, there's that.
Yeah, Lauren. Add me on Discord, Wondrouswally. Same as my name.
I'm ready.
I know you're ready.
Give it to me. Eee.
My brain is having a difficulty right now. I think it's starting to slow down.
Red
after
Bull.
4 hours of stream. We'll go like this.
Spin the seat.
Hold on. Hold on, Trevette. There we go. All right, I think we're ready. Test run. Oh, what did I? What?
You gotta plug it in.
It's plugged in. Damn it.
Yeah. Put it into the wall, you know?
That's what it was. Oh, I know what I need to do.
Hello.
Here I am.
Hey. I'm having a dumb moment right now.
Headphones first.
Wally, is it... Why do you say dumb moment? You're always dumb.
Funny.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Thanks. Feels better now.
Why? I'm having a... being
I
dumb.
want to spin.
Okay.
I'm trying to look like where you've been messing up. So
Yes.
Wally.
Oh my god.
well,
Sorry, this is...
Really loud.
Yeah, that is. Okay, so what you got for me there? Also, how is it that you pronounce your name?
it's Dragan actually.
Dragon.
But you can call me Dragon.
I can't quite get it.
That feels nice. So
Can't quite get it. Dragon. I
I
can't quite get the roll.
the upper arm. That's
Upper arm.
actually,
Yeah, I've got to create just a general pivot point. That's what I'm staring at here. So how do I create a good...
I can pretty much look at YouTube now, because I just can't. I'm on the phone,
Right?
so I'm trying to guess I'm trying to imagine how your motorcycle looks. So, on the pipe that starts
Alright.
turning
Created a tilt-a-whirl.
horizontally into the right, the same line as the steering wheel does.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put a bearing there.
What do you think, Trevette?
Right
All
underneath
that work for
the
a
bearings in it.
3-second ride?
Yeah, right there, I think.
Oh, I did put one over here on the original.
Wally, I've never sat on one of these toilets. He's actually like making the poopy face.
Oh yeah, he is. Get off that real quick.
Get your own.
I want to see your face change. And it flushes. It flushes when you get off.
Maybe.
That's horrible.
You're just playing there with the machines.
Okay. Alright, so I need to add a bearing there and there. I might just have to return to this project another day and get you in here and let you fiddle with it.
Yeah, but the problem is, one, I don't have the game bike. I just
Fair enough.
because I'm not the guy who pays the games, so I might be able to help you if I'm on my PC.
Well, this is what you do.
The
You
thing
take
is,
this
you
bike
got
to the junkyard and just leave it
you
there.
gotta think and maybe rest your brain.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to rest my brain.
Yeah, because it's too tired for both of us.
DJ, how long you guys planning on streaming tonight? Well, we're probably only gonna be on for about 15 more minutes.
Is it already almost midnight?
Yeah,
for me?
it is. That
Wally,
it is.
come right on my tilt-a-whirl.
Tilt-a-whirl. Okay, here we go. Right on the tilt-a-whirl.
Trevette,
Can
hop
I
on.
say something? Don't
Only
forget
two
to
of them.
subscribe to those two motherfuckers.
Buff, I'm gonna be sick. Holy crap! Look at where
Your
it threw
body.
me. Look at where it threw me. I hopped off and look at what it did. I'm sorry. You were saying?
I was saying that people must subscribe to your channel, actually. I'm not
Oh, yeah?
paid to say this.
You like it that much, huh? Well, I'm glad to hear that you like it. I appreciate it.
I don't
so.
like it.
Trevette, you're a troll.
I'm a turtle? What?
You're a troll.
Okay,
Oh.
so if I gotta turn this, what is the most effective way to turn this?
So
I'm a
I'm looking at the wrong axis.
you can't turn even the upper arm. You can make it turn just with two bearings, because that would make no sense actually, because there are two bearings in the same line of blocks, so they pretty much do nothing. So you got to think a way of 4 bearings, 2 in the back, 2 in the front, on the same upper arm that are moving the entire ship around. So the main fork practically remains about the same.
I just had a thought. No, I get what you're after here. Yeah, you gotta leave the main fork alone, and it's gotta
Yeah.
pivot. It's an old rack and pinion steering system that we're trying to build right now.
If you can make the fork maybe be 3 wide block, you can make that easily steering.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if I built this thing as an odd base, it would be super easy, but then the wheels wouldn't line up center.
Do you just have to coordinate the upper arm and lower arm to go like a steering rack attached to a wheel, just like to a real car.
Yep. I was
And
sort of attempting that with the first one I was doing.
yeah,
But I think-
I saw that.
Yep, I
but,
think a combination between the first one I was doing on that upper arm and what you were telling me to do here on the lower arm, how we extended it out and added in the second set of bearings, that might do the trick. Might.
I'm thinking about the engines being too wide, too
Yeah.
wide. Fuck. My English is so bad.
No, you're good. I understand.
No, I'm not. Dude, I'm not. Believe me.
Hey, you're better than some people, even in this country.
Yeah.
So what if...
You're better than Wally.
I hope
Fuck
my
you.
brother won't just wake up and come here and scream at me. That would be so crazy. I'm not a kiddo, by the way. I'm not 12 years.
Yeah, I can tell.
Still.
I was going to say, kid, your balls dropped early.
Actually, I'm 15.
What is this guy?
I'm not
15.
so old.
Wait, you're 15?
Yeah.
It's got to be the accent, man.
My voice is so loud and I don't know, mature because I'm speaking very quiet, so nobody hears me. If I try to Did you do something?
No.
I still can look at the
Oh my god.
I guess it's a total mess. I don't even want to look at it.
What? Where'd you go?
Hey, friend.
I may just buy the game and play with you.
It is a lot of
have
fun.
this feeling.
It is a good game.
Yeah. I'm planning to do YouTube anyway, but
There goes
I
Buff off in
wasn't
the
thinking
distance.
of this start.
Oh yeah, I figured out how to get it stuck.
I believe that. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to come back to this and unfry my brain for a bit. And that bike, as Trevette put here, construction site. Yeah, this is.
Wally?
What's up?
Runaway truck.
Oh no, what did you do?
Well, I was pressing W and accidentally hit E at the same time. I'm off the truck, but it's still going.
Oh no.
I didn't know that was a thing.
There.
Oh god, where's the truck?
This thing is now posted.
Doodle, yes I am. I'm only 15.
How do you decide what to build? Well, the motorbike was a suggestion from people in the comments. So that was why I was trying to do that one. Buff and I largely decide what we want to build just based on a whim. So if you got any ideas on things you'd like to see or things you'd like to have me attempt, I promise I'll give them a whirl. And I'll not be stupid and forget to design a vehicle that is impossible to steer.
Someone suggested making a tractor, a John Deere tractor, and you ignored it, and I decided to go ahead and make it.
A John Deere tractor. Uh-huh.
You didn't see that? It was in Discord. Some guy named Trevette said that. I don't know who that was, but...
Yeah, I'm sure there was.
Well, we do have a runaway truck.
Where?
I don't know.
Time to
Don't
get the
know.
albatross.
Oh, I think I found it.
Time to get the albatross. Yeah, right. How about a four-legged walker like an at-at? We could try the walker stuff. We've had a few people suggesting walkers, so that might be Thursday's stream. We might spend 4 hours trying to build a walker just for you guys, because you really want to see a walker, apparently.
Everybody wants to see a walker.
Everybody wants to see a walker, and I do have a strategy on coming up with how to make the walker
Yeah, Wally,
legs.
this
Buff.
thing's still trying to go.
Huh, that's weird. This bike's gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to come back to that at some point. But what? Like, it looks
Nothing.
nice. It handles nice.
I must have disconnected.
But I just
something.
gotta get a simple steering system figured out for it. And once I get the steering system figured out,
What?
You can add a horn.
add a horn? Yeah, I can probably add a horn and some other stuff. There's some details to be ironed out on it. So, DJ says he wants to see the bumper cars. David
yes.
Boss, what's going on, man?
Yeah, Wally, I don't know what I did, but I broke it.
Play Besiege and cannot for the life of you make a walker with less than 6 legs. Well, the timing thing for walkers that use 4 legs is you have to move 1 leg at a time. With 6 leg, you can move 3 legs at a time. But the basic principle there on what stays the same with them is 3 points of contact.
Wally,
Yes.
why you're trying to make the walkers with bearings instead of doing the piston?
That is what I was going to do. I've got an idea
Right,
that's going to
you
use.
simply-
I've got an idea that's going to use the pistons to push and
I
pull
could
the
make
walker
one
legs.
right now. Like,
Yep.
You just gotta make the timing perfect, but one piston pushing.
Well, check this out. We updated the Ural, and I don't know if we showed
Oh.
this off or not, but we changed the hood. We changed up
And
the hood.
doors?
Yeah, the doors are double welded now.
I hope I saved that.
But
After
we
land,
changed up the
I'll watch
hood,
it.
and if you look, the hood actually uses an off-centric piston system. So you've got a couple anchored right there, you've got a couple right here, and it just pushes and bloop, pops it right up. Oh, here's a good representation. So if we take this and we increase this up to 3, you'll see it pushes it
Oh, yeah.
straighter and makes it nice and neat.
I saw what you're trying to do the last stream. You explained it.
Yep, so I have that off-centered and there off-centered, and like if we reduce them
glad
down
you
to
did it.
1, then does that, and 2's right there. And it works. It works really well, and it's really clean. I've yet to jam that hood.
Oh, God. Get. Duh.
So we're just gonna have to do some experimenting. We're gonna have to do some messing around. And we almost had the racer craft built. The racer craft is still in the works. It needs some modifications, but it's coming along. And we'll have that little guy controllable and easy to fly before too long. That way we can make a race. And we're going to have a big aerial race with flying machines. 2-man teams, so get your partner now and start practicing. That's just bad. And then this was Buff's deal here. Oh, I was looking at your whirly majig. Yeah, your tilt-a-whirl.
I'm gonna ask, how the fuck you're managing to not get lag on the worlds with so many creations?
Because I have one
How do you
hell of
have
a
to
PC.
Like, before Wally built this monster of a machine, mine was the best computer, but I have crappy internet.
Yeah. This is why you're seeing more PC stuff from us lately.
Yeah.
Before, with this many stuff, I would have had some lag issues. But they've done a little bit of optimization to the game. And the PC I'm running right now is a Z270 crate motherboard paired with a Intel i7700K running 16 gigs of G-Skilled DDR4 Triton. And that's getting powered by a solid-state drive. And a Western Digital Gold 7200. So, I mean, it's booking. It's a good PC. straight out of the gate, that processor is rocking 4.2 gigahertz. So it's got some serious power, and I've got a GTX 970 that I carried over from my old PC. I'm holding out a year to upgrade that.
I'm started thinking that even the 980s, they are pretty much old for this. Like 160 would be better. A lot.
Yeah, DJ, on Discord, message Wondrouswally. All right, hang on here. You'll need my code, won't ya? Which it doesn't want to give me. What in the world? Give me 1 second here.
I'm gonna leave and go back to stream.
All right. We'll catch you in a bit.
I'm looking to the walls right now, so it's pretty much boring.
Yeah, sorry. Wondrouswally 6488 is who you got to get in touch with, and send a message to that. I'll post that down in the stream there. Hey, Fire God.
Thanks for the audition, though.
Yeah, thanks
If
for joining.
You can call it like that. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for joining. We look forward to hanging out with you in the future and doing some more stuff. So.
If I can, surely.
Yeah, even if it's just to have you hanging out
too.
and. Oh, Trevette, I like the addition of the lights. That's slick.
Okay, I'm gonna switch now. Bye.
All right, have a good one.
Have a good one. Thanks for joining. Oh, Wally, yeah. So, anyway, before our stream ends in a couple minutes, I know my suspension system kind of confused you. So, you want to talk to the viewers or let them know why it confused you?
Well, you've gone to a solid center with independent side wheel axles, but then you're basing the push from the suspension off of each other.
Yep. Now, another thing I don't know if you noticed, step out.
Yeah, well, don't lower it on me. That's a trap. Death trap.
All right, here, I'm going to get rid of this guy.
Something just hit the ground.
Yeah.
You clipped something and I heard a dong.
All right, Wally, go ahead and hop up top real quick and
Noodle.
look at those 2 blocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I'm keeping the bearings or the suspension steady.
Yep. I figured as much. On that one, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. Wally, how long did that take me to figure out?
Oh, that one took, it took you a couple days there.
No, it didn't.
That one did.
All right, yeah, it did. Yeah, when I'm done, this is going to be the new Ural frame. When I'm done
Next
with
stream will be Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific time is when it starts, and it runs through whenever we really feel like it. So today's is kind of drug on to the point where I think both Buff and myself are kind of brain dead. We've got some madness going on. You want to go into a empty world and see if we can fly the Albatross? I'm naming it the Albatross now.
it. Do we have
It's just
time for that?
got to be named. We got 10 minutes.
All right.
Let's do it.
Yep, let's do it.
New game, creative, flight. create. Got it. Oh, hey, nice big open field right here. Mods missing.
Mods.
That was weird.
You're rocking mods?
No, I'm not. But it acted like it was. Huh. Okay. So let's go right there. Build.
Oh, the lag!
There it is.
I hate fresh worlds. Okay, there we go.
Alright, so this is the Albatross for anyone who didn't see it earlier in the day. It is a monstrosity of a flying machine. It has a crew quarters, it has an engine room, and it has independent cockpits that also have wiring to tell you what's going on with the machine. This thing was intended to be driven in first person. There's a little look at the switches all working. It's got a warning alarm for the engines. And it also has a landing alarm for the general purpose. So fold up the dropship right there. And we'll bring down my seat. Stick myself up in here. And so the light is red when all engines are off. Goes into yellow when at least one of the engine packs has been primed for ready. And turns on green when you have thrust. So we're going to flick that to green. We're going to shut off the landing. That is the landing gear right there. That's the auxiliary thrusters. No need to use those. We have forward thrusters, cheek bound. We're going to try and reduce... Yeah, so we reduced the audio there just a little bit for you guys so we don't blow your eardrums out. And so it's good, stable flight. Flies really handedly, actually.
Whoa, whoa.
What?
I don't know why, but I got loads of lag.
Yeah, loading in the chunks of the world, probably. So it flies well, handles well. We've done a front flip in it. We can do barrel rolls in it very easily.
Yeah, it's still loading.
Yeah, it's still a lot of lag here. Why don't you go ahead and set her down then? So I'm gonna drop down my thrust. Go like that. Give us enough thrust to stay. Listen for the warning alarm. It's kind of cool. Deploy the landing gear and we're landed. So it does drive. It's got enough mobility to rotate itself around and maneuver if it has to maneuver on a pad or a larger area like that. Cockpit, like I said, it's intended to be driven and seen totally in first person. So if I shut off the landing gear, I'll turn on the lift landing gear. But if I shut off the landing gear, you'll see that light blinks. And you can hear the warning siren sound. Means you're approaching the ground within 19 units and you don't have your landing gear down. So we'll deploy that. And then, yeah, we're still in yellow. That is the lift thrust. Basically, it's a giant monstrosity boost. It fires those raised to center packs for both Buff and myself. And it's designed for when we're hauling things underneath this sucker. So, we've got that. We've got that. We've got lift. Let's do it, Buff. Oh, yeah, and obviously button 1 lowers the cockpit. Still with me?
Yep.
Let's do it.
I had to figure out what buttons I didn't have on.
See how much speed we can get cruising with this guy.
Still loading chunks for me. The part of the world we haven't gone to yet.
So, yep, like I said, It's kind of cool to fly around and see everything in the first person. Handles remarkably well for a large first-person craft. Tended to be driven via the cockpit controls.
And to be honest, this map isn't big enough to fully fly around this thing.
Yep, it really isn't. Do you have your auxiliaries firing?
I have my
Fire your
full-
auxiliaries. Let's do it. Full speed ahead. Full engine burn. See if you can tip us forward enough and gain that speed. It hauls.
Nope, too
It
far
really
back.
hauls. Alright guys, well that's kind of all the time we have for today. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. You guys' support is definitely what keeps us going here. We look forward to hanging out with a lot of you here in the future. But we got a small Discord set up. Maybe we'll do some scrap mechanic together, something like that. Hopefully here in the sometime near future we're going to have a racing machine built. And you guys can pair up in teams of 2 and we'll go for races through a course that Buff and I will build. Think drone racing, but in scrap mechanic. So, till then, though, Buff, you got any last words?
Not really. Thank you very much for joining us. I know I'm not the most talkative on scrap. Wally pretty much has the floor here. Thank you for joining us. This is Buff and Wally.
Thank you very much, guys. I think Buff summed it up pretty nice there. Till later. Ciao!